Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Yeah. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Yeah. Man, what's good, man? It's your round Pat Boy Dolo checking in with another episode of Round the Clock Thinkers. Shout out to my people out there, man. I'm sipping this new tea. This shit is so good. It is lemon zinger. Lemon zinger, you dig? And this shit is really lemony. Cause I don't know, shit, man. I was having a taste for some lemony type shit. In a tea form though, and I didn't know what I was looking for until I got it. What's that? Man, you know what time it is, man. I'm in here just popping my shit. I had to get on here and do a little episode, you know. Like I said, I'm into the flow of fucking with, I'm into the flow of fucking with the new setup now. So you'll be seeing me more often, you dig what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, I'm here to kick some game. And I want to talk about how, you know, life is like the perfect quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Life is like the perfect quarterback. And you may be like, what you mean by that? And then I would say, what I mean by that is the simple fact that as long as we do things in a certain way and we stick to our route, then everything else like take care of itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as we run the route how it was drawn out, then everything else handles itself. You know, the ball will be there when you get there and reach. Like, you gotta trust that though. You have to trust that when you run the route, when you run a 10 in, a 10 in, 10 out, or a 10 out, 10 in, a post route, or a slant route, you gotta trust that. I'm gonna use a slant route for an example for all my football people. You know what I'm saying? When you run a slant route, it's a certain point when you run that route that you know you should be looking for the ball, that you should turn your head around and look for the ball. Now, if the play was you take 1, 2, 3 steps, plant, and then you cut. As soon as you cut, you should be looking for the ball and reaching for the ball. No matter what, if the quarterback told you that when you do 3 steps, as soon as you plant and turn your fucking head around and reach out, the ball will be right there. But you have to do exactly what I'm telling you to do. Follow me. So, in reality, right? This is like how life works. It's like cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? The cause is me running the route perfectly how the quarterback told me to run the route. This is his law, right? He has a law. He's sitting here, he's telling me this shit, and he's being like so serious. He's like, look, as soon as you plant and you turn your head around and you reach out, you could do it with your eyes closed if you want. The ball will hit your hands. The ball will hit your hands. It will be a catch. As long as you do exactly what I'm telling you to do. Right? It's the law of cause and effect, man. It's the same thing with life, you know what I'm saying? It's the exact same thing with life. I'm saying? So if you really think about what I'm telling you, you'll be like, damn, okay, he basically saying that I have to have a trust, a faith within a power that is greater than me, a power that created me. I have to have a faith and a trust within something that knows all and that has been here in this world since the beginning of time. And when you cultivate that type of trust for said source, whatever you believe in, then when you cultivate that type of faith and trust, you always get good because you're not attached to anything. That's the monster. Attachment is the monster. You know what I mean? We'll be attached to scenarios, situation, how we want people to operate, yada da da, instead of accepting a person fully for who they are and not being attached to making them be nothing or no one other than who they are. You just maneuver according to how they move and how you pick up on how they're moving. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you see, if you made up in your mind that's what you saw, and shit, can't nobody tell you different. That's you. You saw that. You know what I'm saying? Go on it, trust that, and then get away from them. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you need to do, or fall back a little bit, or put space in the gap, like whatever you need to do to make sure that everything operates in a more smooth way. Because you don't want to, like, seriously, you don't want to take unnecessary risk. I was thinking about this. And, like, risk, for the most part, has to be necessary. Other than that, every play you make, every move you make, it needs to be planned out and thought out into deep detail, just like the quick slant route. You know what I'm saying? 3 steps. Plant, turn around, hands out, extend arms, and the ball will be in your hands. Now, if you think about that, there's some deep shit to sit there and be like so trustful in such information. You know what I'm saying? For somebody to be like, so you telling me if I take 3 steps and I plant and I swing my head around and I extend my arms as if I am going to catch the ball, and I have full faith that what you just told me is true, that when I extend my arms I will catch the ball, you mean to tell me that the ball is going to hit my hands? And I'm like, it's going to be, you mean to tell me that this is true? This is like valid information? To have a trust in that, though, that's what the power is. If you can't cultivate a trust in something that you can't see, then you won't win, because it takes that. And we do it anyways. We cultivate a trust in fear or in something not going how we want it to go. We cultivate a trust into that. So why can't we do the opposite with some shit that's beneficial, that's gonna like help us cultivate a trust for that unseen, instead of the unseen of self-sabotage and, you know, just downing yourself and always procrastinating and just not feeling like you're worthy of some of the things that you really want. Instead of thinking like that, cultivating something in that false reality How about we cultivate something from another false quote unquote reality? But at least this shit is beneficial. We can't see either one anyway. You can't see what you fear, but you fear it. So why can't we flip that and be like, okay, I can't see what I believe in, but I believe in it. I see it in my mind. That's all the evidence I need. Because you see the negative shit in your mind. And there's all the evidence you need then, evidently. Right? So when you cultivate a trust in something that's beneficial to you, and you learn to do that over and over again, your outer reality will reflect the inside thoughts that you've been having. I'm telling you. Let me check the time. Some real shit, man. Alright, yeah. We right at 11:22, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up, man. But remember, life is the perfect quarterback. And these laws that I was basically referring to when I talked about the quick slant route, these are laws, so universal laws that was put in place and in the contract of life when we came onto this plane, this physical plane. And as long as we follow that, as long as we study the laws and understand the laws and move according to them, the law of cause and effect will take care of everything else. Because as long as we're putting in good, we're going to get out good. Period. As long as we're putting in good, we're going to get out good. As long as we're being strategic and within the actions that we take and doing great detailed work each and every day, because life is a job, doing great detailed work every day, you will be to wherever you want to be. It's your Ryan Pat Dog, man. I'm out. You did. Make sure you do what I always tell you to do. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Hit the notification bell so you know anytime I release a video. And the new email is packboydolostaff, staff @gmail.com, man. Make sure y'all fuck with your boy. You did.